Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome, welcome, welcome to the Realistic Farming Channel for Farming Simulator 22, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. I am back here with my brother for another episode of Two Brothers Farming on the St Kalle map. I think this is episode 4. But don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure. I'm going to turn it over to Gutterball. He's got something exciting to tell you guys. And we could get busy farming, because we don't want to waste a lot of time. And take it away.
Thank you, everyone. I want to welcome you to the series. I hope you enjoy it. And welcome to the farm, everyone, where there's going to be a whole lot of laughs. There's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a whole lot of realistic farming. So let's get started. And
Awesome.
Before we do, I want to apologize ahead of time. My wife and I caught COVID this week, so I'm going to try not to cough in your ears. I'm going to do my best, but I'm not going to promise you anything.
Well, here's the good thing, my brother, is that life goes on, and people understand, and if they don't have to listen.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy either.
Nope. I had it, and it's not fun, so I can relate. So you're going to hear us both sniffling, and not so much me, because I'm sniffling because I just came back inside because my stupid dog decided to take off down my dirt road and chase some deer. So I'm just out there in my shorts trying to get them back in. But where we left off, everybody, is we are cultivating. We did upgrade our tractors because Gutterball and I talked about it. 150 just isn't enough for these hills. So we went up to 210, and we're going to see where we left off or how we make out. And yes, I'm getting 5 miles an hour straight now. Now, I may switch to cultivators too after this. If we go, no, there is my 8. We'll see what it does on the hill. Are you hitting your 8 yet?
Heck, I'm up to 11.
Yeah, so this is a nice little hilly map for those of you who enjoy it. Now, we're going to challenge you guys a little bit. We want to see if we can extend our watch time, just like I do on my videos. I want to see if I can get you guys to last longer and longer and longer each video. And we're going to have, we'll come up with some sort of prize. If we can get our watch time up over 20 minutes of a video, then I'll be happy. Oh yeah, this is much better than 1 mile an hour. Way better. So we gained about...
It goes to show you we're what? 60 over horsepower for these hills?
Yes. But we're doing well, and we've got some big plans with the farm. We're going to get this cultivated in, then we're going to head up to the other field and get that cultivated, and then we're going to come down here, and one of us is going to start seeding down here, and the other one can start up there. We can do both through one field, doesn't matter to me. But we've got some big plans with this farm. We're playing this map author choice is what we call it. Basically, as I explained to you guys in my video, what that means for those of you who haven't seen my videos, and many of you haven't, what that means is mod author intended, which means you don't sell any buildings, you don't add any buildings. We only added 1 on this one, and because we needed a place to put our bales. But everything else is original. So that means it's intended the way the map author built it. My last couple of Let's Plays, I've just decided that I don't want to build any more farms. I'm tired of it. That's
all we do.
That's all we do.
Every series. That's what I mean. I like it, but
yeah,
whew, it gets old after a little while.
I've got my own Let's Play on the logging map. Remember, guys, that's going to be an update video every once in a while when I hit certain markers. Like I told you, we were at 1,500 trees. So when I hit 2,000, I'll put out a little 15, 20-minute video showing you guys what I've built, what I've done, and that's it. It's not going to be a crazy series because it's my own personal Let's Play. Gutterball, what you got going on your personal? You playing? What map you playing?
I'm playing this map here, and not doing good as far as money goes. It's that chicken coop is killing me. I ain't been able to sell crops yet because I got to keep feeding them things every time I turn around.
So we're gonna run into the same problem.
Getting ready to sell. Well, wait till it's time to sell eggs. I did make 30,000 off one time of selling eggs. So,
man, these tractors are nice, aren't they?
well, yeah, they are.
This is the IMT, and I think Gutterball told me you can get this on the in-game mod hub.
Yep, that's where I found it at.
Nice.
It goes up to 265 horse, I believe it's.
Yeah, I just picked the 210. That's all I picked, just so we can gain a little bit. We gained what, 70 horsepower?
Yeah, something like that.
Which is, I'm at least maintaining 7 miles an hour, which is nice.
I actually feel like we're getting somewhere now.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. The green one you got me. Because usually I don't even look. Usually when he sends me something, I just go ahead and download it. I don't even question it. What'd you say to me the other day? Oh, that was easy. I was like,
yeah, I didn't even have to ask. I just, okay, it's in.
Yep, I usually don't question it. Not when it comes to you. Now, other people, if they try to get me to add something, which I don't do any other multiplayers now, so I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
But a lot of people will say, hey, check this out. And I'll be like, hey, no. You try to be nice. And I still get invitations all the time. Gutterball and I get invited to other people's live streams and things all the time. And we just always have to be very polite and say, not at this time. We just have to be very nice about it and very polite and cordial. I know it's been super quiet in the Fury House. Since I'm not on watching, I don't watch a lot of live streams anymore. I think I only watched like one this week alone. I just don't. I just think it was better for me and better for Gutterball, and there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get into more multiplayers, but I just don't have time.
No.
With work and then our two that we do here on the weekend, that's pretty much it for me.
Ooh, that's a nice crown in that field right there.
Yeah, there is.
I literally went down to 3 miles an hour. But then we'll head up. We'll cultivate the other one. But yeah, we just decided it was better to just kind of slow down. If I want my farm sim fix, I've got my own personal Let's Play, which I do play when I first get up in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee. Usually I hear from Gutterball about 12:30, 1 o'clock, right when I'm editing a video. Does this? Yeah, I was going to say, does this fold? But yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't have a lot going on as far as Let's Plays, but I get a lot of requests for Let's Plays. Oh, this handles this hill's way better.
I knew you were going to like this.
Man, that little Massey that I had the second episode, I was like, nope. I couldn't even get up the hill with the wagon. So, my suggestion, everybody, is if you're going to play this map, even though it's super small, and it's not really, though, if you think about it, Gutterball, these fields are what, 6-8 acres?
Yeah.
They're not super tiny like the mini-map one is. Or what was that one that we were on for our live stream? What was that called? The European...
Michigan map?
The European countryside?
The European countryside, yeah.
That was tiny fields.
Yes.
This one is a lot like, what is it called there? Old Stream Farms-esque.
Yes.
Where the fields are not super small, but they're not super giant either. I think it works out, in your favor. But what I was going to say is my suggestion, everybody, is you better have no more than, or no less than 200 and at least 210, 220 horsepower. Or you're not getting anywhere on this map.
And that's pulling, what, 6-meter
Yep.
cultivators.
Yep. There we go. So, yeah, that's just, but what an absolutely gorgeous map.
And what I like is on this one and my personal play, I have not ran into any issues on this map yet.
Nope. We're on episode 5, I do believe, on this one. And we haven't had a single issue multiplayer.
Right. And that's pretty rare for multiplayer.
Yeah. This tractor sounds nice, too. Not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. I should have picked this on my Let's Play, but nope, I picked the Fiat Gris. An old favorite. Wait till you see tonight's episode, Gutterball. Or tomorrow's.
What is it?
Oh, I downsized on the equipment. Because I was sitting there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got thinking about it, and I had the JCB, and I was going to do the JCB farm, and I got thinking about it, and I thought, because you know how on that series, in order to buy equipment, I have to take a loan.
Right.
So it kind of puts you in debt real quick. And I literally I had I had $400,000 in debt. And I thought to myself, do I really need a telehandler? Do I really need this? Do I really need that? So I went through and I downsized everything, and I paid over half of the loan back. And I've got the Fiat Gris, and everything is 6 meters or less except for my manure spreader. It's the same one I have on here.
Oh, okay.
So I just was like spending money, and it was easy just to take out a loan and, buy this equipment and that equipment and everything. It was great. But then you realize, okay, doing this realistically, it might take me 50 years to pay this thing off. So I'm working on trying to get it down, and I actually ended up with quite a few bales off that first field.
Oh, okay.
That my first, it was 6.94 acres was my first field, and I ended up with $130,000 or 130,000 liters of straw.
Yeah, you seen that. I was a little shocked at
27 bales or something like that. It was crazy. Like, now I don't know for sure, but does the fertilization state affect your straw?
I've never figured that out for sure.
Me neither. Because that was with zero fertilization. And the other thing I was going to ask is, do you get, with the straw extension that we have in here where you get straw from crops?
Yeah.
Can you get straw from sorghum too? I think Big A said you can.
I think you can. Okay. I don't use that on my personal, so I don't really know.
Well,
but
yeah.
It says every crop, so I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, the only reason I'm doing that is because I literally have a field of sorghum that will be ready next month. And so I thought, well, I'll get the straw bales from that and sell them, because I got the straw from my wheat or my oats, but I can sell the sorghum to my chickens. Or not sell them, use it.
Right.
So I figured, See, guys, both of us are using 6-meter equipment, 210 horsepower tractor, and we're still taking quite a little bit of time to do this field.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not. I think it's perfect for medium-size equipment. What I mean by that is 6 to 9 meters tops is what I would use on this map.
Right.
But I tell you guys, when I switched to my personal Let's Play too, the one that I had the 1,500 trees cut down with the brucks, I'm doing it legit now, like off camera, so you guys don't have to see me cut every single tree down. And it's exciting because I was telling Gutterball before we started, I'm having more fun doing that than I ever had doing it before. And I think it's because I'm not rushing now. When you're doing it for a Let's Play, you try to get as much done as you possibly can in one episode. And I don't know if you feel the same way when you're playing your own. It just feels like you can just kind of do things at your own pace.
Yeah, I just get on and just play. I don't worry about, well, am I getting things done? Is it moving along? I just get on and it is what it is. Which that is on mine. I've got this factory installed where it takes your straw and it makes straw products like hats. And
oh,
stuff
yeah, I
like
saw that. Yeah. Does it work good?
Yeah. It makes you some money.
Nice.
But boy, does it chew up the straw. Holy crap.
Yeah, it probably would. Think about it.
It's what? I think it holds 500,000 liters, and in a month's time it chews that all up.
Yeah. I think it's great. I like to do... my last couple Let's Plays, I've been doing series where I don't have factories, and it's hard.
Right.
It's hard to make money. It's so easy with factories to just make money. And it's hard. Like, look what we've had to do to... We've had to beg, borrow, and steal just to get these tractors bought.
Yeah.
Well, what can we sell and what can we use? You're actually catching me. I wonder if I made yours too.
Well, that's why when I was looking for new tractors, I was also looking at the price because I don't want those, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 tractors because there ain't no way.
Yeah, not yet anyways.
That's what I like. We sold yours. We kept mine in the yard, and yours pretty much bought these too.
Yep. I did the same thing on mine. The Fiat Gray is only $32,000, but my JCB was like $230,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to buy all of my equipment, and then still pay back $200,000 in loan. It was
Plus,
great.
I'm really getting into the older style stuff.
Yep, me too.
I'm really liking that.
Me too.
That's why we call it. What is it? Oh, secondhand, brand new.
Yep. Secondhand, brand new. Back in the day when it was called the dollar store, now it's the $1.50 store or something stupid.
Right. $5 store.
Oh, it's crazy. I'm not going to get into too much of it, but we know. We know. But I was prepared when you messaged me and you said, that you were sick and stuff. I wasn't going to record tonight. I was going to just kind of chill out and go to bed early and kind of relax. And then you messaged me and you're like, I'm still recording tonight. I'm like, okay.
Oh, no. I'm not going to let the family members down. It's going to be severe if I can't.
Yeah. Well, that's... I'm just happy that you're able to get off from work and rest and get away from it for a little bit and play some farm sim and kind of chill out. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, but that's what's been horrible.
You haven't had a chance.
Tuesday night is I can't even sit down for an hour and play.
Oh.
I've tried and tried, and man, I'll start coughing, or like right now, I just started breaking out in a cold sweat. I just took my jacket off.
Your fever's breaking, which is good.
I think maybe I can make it tonight for an hour.
Yeah. Well, we also don't have to record for a whole hour either.
Oh, no. Well, I'm not going to let them down, buddy.
Well, I tell you, I was considering... I was like really... what's so funny is that after 2.5 years of doing this YouTube, I'm still thinking, do I have to put out shorter videos? You know how you go through that whole thing. And you're constantly questioning, should I put out shorter videos? But as soon as I go to 30-minute videos, I don't feel like I can get anything done. It's terrible.
Because you don't have 30 minutes. It's not enough time.
No.
To get anything done.
I mean, for us, an hour isn't a lot of time.
Right.
There we go, guys. As soon as he... I'll go. We both stopped at the same time. That was awesome. Hashtag blame Fury on that one.
Like we were getting ready to play chicken.
Like the movie Footloose. Remember that?
Yeah. Now, do we have these both limed and...
Yes. Everything is done.
Fertilized?
Everything is limed, and we manured them, remember?
Okay.
So both fields are now lined, manure spread on them, and cultivated now. And now we can go and seed. What do we want to plant? Because we're not playing with seasons on, so we can plant whatever you want. So,
right.
Now, I did know that sorghum, okay, only takes 4 months to grow. It's the second shortest crop. So,
Well, let's check out and see what we've got, how we're setting straw-wise. If we've got plenty of straw, I wouldn't mind doing the fields in sorghum.
just because I know our chickens are going to take it, I still have straw bales to move. So let me see what I got up in here first. Up in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Man, I like those tractors. I really, really do. 11, 12, 13, 14 bales at 11,000 each.
Oh, we got plenty then. Alright, I want to go check. Hold on a minute, I got to do some rearranging in there.
Okay, I'll actually leave mine as I run through you.
Ow! Ow!
I'm going to come right behind you and back mine in right where you are, because it won't fit anywhere else. These are nice little cultivators, and if you want, see what we got.
The header over here.
Is the header over there? So where do you want me to put this for now? Just leave it out here?
Yeah,
I'll just leave it out here. Okay.
Header put in over here.
No worries. Oh, we can change that feeding wagon out. I added a pack that comes with, it's got 12,000, 16,000, 18,000, and 22,000 for the mixing wagon.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So we can do the 16 and mix 2 batches up each time. Or, you know what? We also got to figure out what we have forever. Now, we've got snow coming in October, November, December, January, February is all snow. But I got snow turned off, which means that it'll snow in-game, but it won't collect on the ground.
Right.
We have 35,000 barley still in the silo.
What's the price for barley right now? Because if we're doing sorghum, we can sell that.
Yeah, but I don't want to sell it until we get our sorghum grown.
Right.
Because I want to make sure 280, 288, and 291 right now.
All right, we can just leave it in there in case we need it.
We also have 2520 milk there and 895. So we've got about 3,000 milk.
Good girls.
Yeah, they're all right. And 5,833 slurry.
Nice.
And 6,131 manure. So remember let me get out of your way here.
You're fine.
Where'd we put the cedars?
They're in the big barn. Right here in the corner where the silo is.
All right, let me grab one of them and I can start seeding.
Now, the only thing is with this header where I'm putting it, we got to make sure we have the nose of it way out because the combine will not fit in here.
Now, do we only have one seeder?
I think so.
Well, now you understand why I'm why I better get started seeding. And I think this one is the seeds.
All right, so now I wonder if that harvester would fit.
Does this seeder only... How do you change the... You can't change it? It only seeds wheat?
No.
No. It shouldn't. Do I have everything hooked up? Yeah, I got that.
Well, you know, bro, if we have to, take a loan out and we'll get the different seeders.
Because that is ridiculous, if you ask me. No, it's supposed to do them all, right? I can't change the... How do you change the seeds? Isn't it Y?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, she fits.
Okay. I'm going to go down and plant... I'll start in this field up here. And start planting sorghum in it.
Okay.
And then if you want, when you get done rearranging, I think you have the ability to take out a loan, right?
Yeah, I believe
Buy
so.
yourself the 6-meter. And when I'm done using the seeds out of this, I'll do the same for me. But I already got this full of seed. I don't want to waste it now. Wait a minute here. We must have seasons on. We must have seasons on. That's gonna be terrible. And yes, we do got them on. So I gotta do this. Down to my settings. Down to my settings. Turn them off and hope that works. Seasons, yep. We left it on.
Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. We understand. Okay, we're planting sorghum. And then when you get your loan, and then I'll get my loan after I'm done with the seeds. That way I don't waste the seeds, and we'll get a bigger seeder.
Okay. So you are putting sorghum in there?
Yep. Because we are going to get straw from it. I don't know how much. I did ask Big A about it, but I wanted to be sure. Asking you, but he said you get straw, but you don't get a lot. But as long as it supplements what we have for now.
Right. Yeah, right now we won't be chewing up a lot of straw.
This thing is super tiny. It's like,
It's like in Tonka planters.
Yep.
We used to have as kids.
Yeah. Does not use a lot of seed, though. I've used 8 seed. 9.
Oh, that's good. That's good. This one put away. We gotta look. I want to look see too how we're doing with eggs.
The other thing. Oh, apparently, you know what? We didn't even think about it. We didn't even. I was like, I'm going to the edge of the field. And I'm like, why is this creating a field? This thing has a cultivator on it.
Oh, really?
We could have cultivated and seeded at the same time. Because I'm like, I'm going past the field going, why am I creating fields? So technically, I could create a field and seed it at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, you know, I want to stay with the 6-meter cultivator because this little 3-meter takes forever. But you can technically cultivate and seed with it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I just found that out by accident.
All right. You're in the field over by the farm, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll head up. I'll start on the one up here by the store since that's where I'm headed now.
You'll probably get it way done before me.
I don't know. I can't drive. I ain't had a crash counter, but
No, I haven't had one either, but
over the place.
I was creating a field, though. It's kind of cool. And then after we get these seeded, then the next thing will be to we're going to split that grass field into 2, correct?
Yeah, that way we can do half as hay and half as silage for the first cut.
Right. I think we'll probably still have some left over after you, by the time it grows again.
Right.
Nice. I didn't know this had a power harrow on it. That's pretty cool. I don't even care. So if you were really doing it like bare bones, you could just buy this and it would cultivate and seed at the same time.
Right.
You could actually, if you were really limited on money, you could just create a field and plant at the same time. Would I want to do anything more than maybe an acre and a half with this? No, probably not.
Oh yeah, we got to figure out about the grapes. I really don't want to do it.
No, we don't have to.
I say we take it out and then just make that a field.
Yep, we could.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't, you know. I mean, you could always do grape orchards.
Right.
You know, like some people like to call them. I was watching that. I was like laughing hysterically, thinking to myself, they're grapevines, not grape orchards.
Ooh, we got just enough horsepower for that potager.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to...
6 meters.
I am literally going to use this, the seeds up in this. And then I'm getting a bigger one. Because I don't want to waste the 1,500 seed I put in this.
Right.
This horsepower's handling this pretty good. Same thing on my Let's Play. I put the Fiat Gree in there, and I haven't had an issue at all with horsepower.
Oh, yeah? I tell you, since I bumped up to these, I haven't had any problems. Okay. Now back to this. Back to that. Yes, I talked to myself.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Okay, working speed.
For a seeder, probably 7 to 8.
Okay. 7.5. Hit you right in the middle.
It'll also depend on if it was a. It would also depend if it was a direct drill. Direct drill, you'd probably go about 5 to 5.5. But if it's just a seeder, you can go probably 6 to 7, realistically. But 7.5 is good. That's decent. 109,000. Woohoo!
Because the other one was 120,000, but that took, what was it, 260 horsepower?
Oh, that's right. On this one, now, am I allowed to use GPS or no?
Oh.
Did we make a rule of it? Because on my Let's Play, I can't. But on this one, I could.
I don't think we ever made a rule about that.
We don't have it in here anyway,
well.
so that solves that problem. That solves that problem right there.
You can't hook the hoses up, but yet your hydraulics work.
Oh, I know. Get it? Oh my gosh! Wait till you see that. When I said that in my other series, there was one point where I was struggling for a little bit of horsepower. And I'm like, get it? I was like, now.
Oh, ain't it funny how we rub off on each other?
It's horrible. My worst is now I talk in third person, so my wife thinks I'm insane. Like, she's like, who the heck? She's like, she called me Fury the other day. I'm like, who? It's like my
you don't have me doing that yet.
My alter ego. I tell her. It's my fantasy world. Let me live it.
Yeah, the wife told me there's no way is she gonna call me Gutterball.
Well, that's it, you know. I mean, it'd be weird to call you your name to me because I've always known you as Gutterball.
Right. Right.
But it is what it is, and I think it's great, and it gives us a chance. Like I said, I want people to watch our videos. I want them to escape with everything that's going on. Right. I want them to just come in, enjoy, make a sandwich, relax, chill, and just have a blast, and just get away from everything for a while. That's what gaming is for me. I don't ever game on any game to be serious.
Oh,
I mean.
No.
I'm serious in how I do it, but I'm still joking around. The only thing I don't like...
this is my escape from reality.
Right.
Get away from all the bull.
Yep. Now, the only thing with this little seeder, it is very hard to tell where you're at when you're going over a cultivated state.
Oh.
Because it's got the cultivator on it?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like having to go over things a couple of times. We got about 55 minutes in game.
All right.
It's already been almost an hour. You believe that?
I know.
Love it. Love how fast it goes. Every night I record, I get done and I sit there and I say to myself, holy crap, that was an hour? That's how much fun I'm having because I just have a blast doing the whole thing, whether it's my series or Gutterball. And if you can't have fun, and I had a guy the other day message me and say, well, what do I record? What do I do? And I said, anything that makes you happy. Right. Because if you're not happy, then your people that are watching won't be happy, and nobody will want anything. They won't want to watch your channel. And right. I'm not saying I have the corner market on that, because there's times when you kind of get up and you're just kind of going through the motion. It is a grind. I'm not going to lie. It's quite the little grind.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much it was either until I got into it, and it's like, wow, there's a lot more to this.
Yeah.
What I thought.
Yeah, I didn't either. When I first started, and I started grinding a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago for real. Actually, in March will mark my 3rd year anniversary on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Not making videos. I've only done videos for about just about 2 years. From Fs19 to now. It was about halfway through Fs19 lifespan before I started making videos. But I've been modding in this community since Fs17. So I'm excited. You know, it's 3 years that I've been doing this grind. I'll tell you, it is a grind. But it's fun, and it's just like a blink of an eye of 3 years. You believe that already? It's crazy.
Oh, I know. But see, that's what's weird, too, is you can make it a fun grind,
Yep.
or you can make it a horrible grind.
Yep.
And it's all in how you play the game, how you do your videos.
We're even. We coughed even. Well, it's like, people always ask me, they're like, well, how did you get so far? How did you get so far? I just went one day at a time. That's all I do.
Right.
I just wake up the next day, and I'm still doing that. This isn't a job for me. I'm not doing this because I'm getting paid. This is a hobby for me, 100%. And I'm enjoying where I'm at, and I'm enjoying keep it going. And if it wasn't for the fact of, I'm not doing this for the notoriety, but if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't meet you and I'm not having fun, I wouldn't be doing this. I got lots of other things, but I have a blast every time I record, every time I play. It hasn't been always like that. There's been some times when I've had issues with people in the community. We all have. Oh, I got stuck on that hill. I think a lot of times, too, Gutterball, the fact that there's just so many channels that have come about recently that everybody is just trying to claw and scratch and get what they need to get. Mm-hmm. It's no different than life. It's kind of like if you use like a truck driving analogy, let's use that, and you've got all these trucks but only 2 drivers to drive them. A lot of those trucks are just sitting there doing nothing.
Right.
Not collecting any money, not making any money, not doing anything to do anything for the company. And that's pretty much what Farm Sim has become, where you've got all of these content creators doing Farm Sim, but only just a handful of people watching them. So the same people are going round and round and round to different streams, different recordings, and clicking likes and doing that stuff. And most of it is us content creators that are going from place to place to place to get your views. So, when I found out...
I cannot believe the explosion in content creators.
Yep. I got an email from YouTube. Over 500,000 YouTube channels have been created since January 1st.
Man.
500... That's 500,000 YouTubers that are now doing YouTube on Farm Sim. Now, it's great for giants because they own the game and they're buying stuff from the game and they're doing what they got to do. But as far as YouTube, now we're getting to the point where we're getting oversaturated. Mm-hmm. And now there's not enough to go around, if you know what I mean.
Right.
I was hoping I could see better in cab, but and that's all it is. So for those of you who get frustrated when there's only a handful of people that watch your videos, I get frustrated too when there's, we've got over 1,100 family members and I get 70 people watching my videos. I get it, but I have to understand how many new channels are out there to watch. Mm-hmm. I can't even go on YouTube anymore without seeing 20 people I've never seen before.
Right.
Like my dad used to say, you could throw a stick at them. Or a rock or something.
Well, and that's what makes the family members, our steady ones that we know watch us every day. That's what makes you guys so special to us, because you stick with us no matter 100%. What we do, no matter what we go through. You're right there for us.
Yep. I could not have said it better myself. It comes down to, that's why I get up in the morning to do these. Why I'm staying up till 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and just laughing my butt off every single day because of our family members that come on here and they're watching, and they're saying great video, and they're doing the things. That's why I do it.
Well, and that's why I'm here with COVID.
Yeah.
Is because of that. I will not let you guys down. I can help it.
This seeder is only using 14 seeds per whatever, because I've only used 150 seed. That's it.
Oh, God.
So if you're on a budget and you're on a situation where you're strapped for money, get yourself one of these Amazon seeders / cultivators, and you get 2 pieces of equipment for one. Now, I would not recommend doing a 200-acre field with this. That might be just asking for trouble. And then again,
Well, unless you got a lot of time to sit there and plant.
you know, I mean, Fury's been known to be crazy a few times. Where did I leave off? Holy crap. I can barely see. Oh.
But by the time you get done with the field, where you started may have started already growing and about ready to be harvested.
I remember that in Fs22 before seasons came out, and you only had growth speed. You could only put it on slow, medium, or fast. And if you had it on fast, but you'd be planting along, and all of a sudden it would be growing, you'd be like,
Yep.
But I think, sorry, to clear my throat, wasn't about halfway through 17 is when we got our first seasons. I think it was, and it was an external mod, and it was the greatest thing, because remember it had the temperature outside, and you couldn't plant in the winter because it was frozen, ground is frozen.
Right.
And you had to start in spring mode. It was pretty cool. I liked it. 17 was probably my favorite, but that's 19, I think, outdid itself with graphics. And 22, I just said that, Gutterball, in my video. When you watch it, you'll hear it, because I know you watch my videos. I just said the one thing you cannot do about 22, FS22, the graphics are mind-blowing. Absolutely. Every map now that's come out is amazing. Detail. I mean, some of them work better than others, but we know how that works. But think about how many maps we've been on together, and we're like, man, this is a gorgeous map. I mean, I just think it's something that we've just gotten so accustomed to that I don't think, what I said in my video was that I think what happened is 19, we got the explosion of all the map makers. We got all the people that came and started making maps. Now 22's dropped, and they've got a lot of experience. They've got all these years of experience, and they're just ready to go. And the maps that are coming out now are just... and the lighting and all the things. The one thing you can never, ever knock about FS22 is the graphics are better.
Nope. You're right.
And if they sign on, which I did read that from Giants, if they sign on the Unreal Engine, we're all in trouble at that point. Because my son is a computer graphics designer. He's the one that built my computers. And what they use to design the new video games that are coming out, all of it's on the Unreal Engine. And what that does is it gives you the ability to have lighting pixels on every single thing, from every blade of grass to every leaf on a tree to the bark on the tree. So the grass has individual blades so that it can blow back and forth. Like you'd be on a grass field and it will be blowing in the wind, but each piece of grass is moving individually. Yeah, and that's... if Giants signs on with the Unreal Engine, which is what I heard they were going to do for FS24 or 25, whatever one they decide to do, it's going to be a game changer for us.
Yes, it will.
Because then you're going to get textures and dirt. And like right now, the Dusty mod is pretty cool because it adds dirt and stuff. But wait until the Unreal Engine when you'll start flinging mud with your tires.
Right. Wouldn't that be cool to all of a sudden on the windshield you'll get a blob that hits? Yep,
and they're going to come out with... they already started coming out with it in 19, Dynamic Mud. That's going to be pretty much instilled in every map. And what Dynamic Mud is it gets wet, when it rains, it'll make puddles and stuff, and then as the weather dries out, it dries out. So it'll make mud. Which
just amazing.
Oh, it's crazy.
These games nowadays. Yep. Man.
I mean, look when we were kids. Well, I was older than you. We had Pong. But in the 80s...
Oh, I remember that Pong, and man, I played that for hours.
Like, I remember the first year that Atari 2600 came out, and you had, like, Pitfall and all those guys. And it was just little, like, Frogger and things like that. It was absolutely stupidest game ever, but it was so fun.
Yep.
What I'm going to do is bring up... We did have soil samples, right? How come it's not turning yellow? Is yours turning yellow? I wonder if it's because I turned seasons off.
And it shouldn't. It shouldn't have anything to do with it. Double check to make sure we have that.
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, we've got soil samples on both of them.
Right. It's just not, you know how normally it'll turn to yellow and stuff when you're seeding?
Yeah. Man, you're right. It is hard to see.
Oh, it's terrible.
Planting.
Okay, that's the blue. Oh, yeah. Now I can actually see. No, I can't on mine. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm just kind of... I'm guessing.
Me too.
When this gets all grown up, it'll probably look like Helen Keller seeded it. All these little blotches and everything. We'll be laughing hysterically.
I'm overlapped big time.
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it. The only thing that we'll have to do in the future is if you have a direct drill, we won't have to cultivate.
Right.
Just seed right over so you'll be able to see where you're going. Like, we'll spread lime and then we'll spread the manure, and then instead of cultivating it, we'll just seed it right in the ground.
Right.
There. I'm actually going right along. I've only got about a 20-foot pass left. And that's not...
Tell you what, it's handling these hills good.
I'm telling you. This has got a power harrow on it and still a seeder on top of that, and I haven't struggled at all. You should be almost wrapping up down there, right?
Oh, no.
I like it. So we might be able to get rid of those cultivators if both of the seeders are direct drill.
Well, if you get the one I've got, yeah. Well, you're going to have to because we can't get that other one.
Right.
I think this is the only one that has, that we're able to pull.
Yeah, and I don't want to go too much more horsepower on this map.
No.
You know what I mean? I think 210 horsepower is a decent-sized tractor, to be honest with you.
I think I'm pretty much set on the tractor that I've got.
Yeah, I love my red one. There. That's crazy. I like it. So there we go, guys. By the time episode 5 is in the books, we'll get up about 9 more minutes in game. We're seeding already, so we're planting already. So we've harvested both fields, we've limed both fields, we've cultivated both fields, and now we're seeding both fields. So that's pretty good.
That's what I like with the multiplayer, man, is we get a lot of stuff done in an hour.
Yep. Normally, I'd still be seeding by myself. I think that's, I understand how that frustrates people when they're watching my personal Let's Plays and, and they see, oh, you're like 5 hours in and you're still doing one field. But I'm doing it on purpose because you have to realize that that's real farming.
Right.
I don't know if this is a pass or not. We'll find out. Because you're not just going to go into a 6-8 acre field and have it all done in 1 hour. That's not the way it works in real life.
No, farmers wish it was, but no.
I mean, if it was in real life, if I had 9-10 meter equipment in real life, I could have that probably done in an hour. Now, if I was mowing it, that's different because at 6 miles an hour, you're not stopping. You're literally just mowing.
Right.
So I could have that field done. You can mow about, I'd say between 3 to 5 acres an hour in real life. So
that sounds about right.
Because I did watch a video recently that a guy mowed, what was it? It was 150 acres in one day. All right, stop where you're at right there, and tab over to my tractor. We'll say our goodbyes now. Perfect. All right, guys, we're going to end up finishing it up right here. We've got about 3 minutes in game. As you can see, I'm getting sorghum in. We got pH is good. Nitrogen is right up there. It still says bad, but that might take a couple times with manure, but we'll get there. And we just finished up episode 5, everybody. So, as usual, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's family. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury and Gutterball drop a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And if you get a chance, guys, if you're in a good spot, please don't hesitate to join the Fury Machine and Gutterball's immediate family. You will then be known as my brothers and sisters. It's 99 cents a month. And once you're done, and it'll keep coming back, and you'll be good. It'll give you access to videos and Let's Plays and tutorials and things and merchandise. I've got it coming. So be prepared, everybody. And on that note, I'm going to turn it over to Gutterball to say his goodbyes, and I will see you guys on the flip side.
Thank you, everyone, for spending this hour with us. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you can, try to stick in there and watch as much of this as you can so we can get our average up. We'd greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your time with your family, enjoy your time with your friends, and take care of yourselves, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Yes, and I wanted to take a few minutes and thank Gutterball for coming, even though he was sick, and joining us and doing it all. And I love you all, and I will catch you on the flip side.